Which of these was a plane rather than a ship? Which of these numbers is divisible by? Which of these films is set further? Which of these people hold meeting? Which of these is in Nevada? Which of these is a nickname for the sea? Which of these SI units? John Bonham was the drummer with what band? What minced beef? Which of these countries? Which of these men has not won an Academy Award? Which of these national? What is usually mixed? Which of these Lord of the Ring? Charmeuse and Dupin are example. Which of these athletes never won? Which of these is not a type? Lime pickle is commonly served with which of the? HR is the internet. Which of these actors was not? Which of these colors? Which of these fictional characters? What type of agency is? In 1972 Bobby Fischer was world. Which of these Which of these couples married? Who directed 4 of the? Which of these seeds is dark green? Complete the saying if it. Which of these is the name? Which of these is a major league? Which of these countries does? Which animal represents the Democratic Party? In air travel the abbreviation PAX refers to what? What is on top of the dome of St. Paul's Cathedral in London? What name is given to the outermost solid shell of Mars? Odin and Loki are gods in which mythology? Misanthropy is the dislike of what? Dr. Kananga is a villain in which Bond film? In what craft would you use needles to create a banjo cable? Who was the shortest beetle? Who was the shortest? 0.0001 kilometers is equal to. A portmanteau is a type of what accessory? The French phrase à la mode means what? Nessie is an informal name for what Scottish creature? A 2007 hit by Mika was named after. Which noble gas is named after a Greek word for lazy? Which noble gas is named after a Greek word? The Orient Express train began running in what century? The Orient Which word means talkative? The Charleston dance is usually performed to what music? A deuce is a dice throw that yields how many points? The world leader of the Salvation Army holds what title? Totem poles are found in which part of the US? A shillalagh is an Irish item similar to what? What is the chemical name for soda ash? What would your hobby be if you were observing a hobby? Ontario and Saskatchewan are regions in which country? In Indian cookery what are koftas? The Islamic whirling dervishes sect began in what country? The Islamic whirling dervishes sect began. What does the French word coiffeur?